earth will quake. The strong will rise, the weak will break. The wasteland whispers, the fist grip behind. The lone wolf hunts beneath the crimson skies.
The wasteland's cold, the skies are gray. Another year slips far away. But through the ash and endless fight, a spark of hope burns warm tonight. The howl of the wind, the chill in the air, reminds me there's still something rare. Even in ruins where shadows fall, we find the strength to stand tall. On this lone wolf Christmas, the fire still glows. Through the battles and trials, our spirit grows. With fists raised high beneath the fading stars, we hold on to the light, no matter how far. The fight's unkind. The moments of peace are treasures we find. Around a flame we gather near, for even wolves can cherish the year. The echoes of laughter, the warmth of the flame, remind us we're more than just power or fame. In the silence we find what remains, a bond that survives the pain. On this lone wolf Christmas, the fire still glows. Through the battles and trials, our spirit grows. With fists raised high beneath the fading stars, we hold on to the light, no matter how far. And frost, we carry the flame, for tomorrow's fight will rise again. But tonight we pause, let the world be still, and feel the warmth that defies the chill. On this lone wolf Christmas, we stand as one, beneath the broken moon and sun, with hearts alight and fists held true. We'll make it through, we'll see it through. So here's to the warriors, the lone and the free, fighting for more than what the world can see. On this lone wolf Christmas, we find our way through the night to a brighter day.
Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro and the Christmas song. Mr. Joel Clark, thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well, and to all a good fight. Yep, we're going to see how well of a good a fight this is going to be. Because he's already going to... the character I'm going to introduce tonight and tell his bit of his story a little bit is already going to be in the middle of a fight anyway. So there we go on that one. Oh yes, Witch King. Oh, before we begin, I wonder if it'll work. I actually got a couple new subscribers, and today we have the Nobody. Thank you for joining my channel. I believe there was another subscriber I did get, but it's not showing up. Maybe it'll show up a little bit later. But yep, I'm at 289. So please like and subscribe to the channel. I need the more subscribers. I'm literally like almost to I'm less than 500 away, or less than oh god, I am literally 211 away. Subscribers to 500. I am trying to reach 500. I don't know if I'm going to reach it before the end of the year, but I'm trying to because I've got more tabletop stuff coming out next year. You guys are not even... my players don't know anything. My players know absolutely diddly squat about what I got coming up for them. So we are definitely going to have some more stuff coming up. In January, I do have Traveler. We are going to play some Traveler. We're going to play some Cyberpunk 2020, and we're going to play some Castles and Crusades. February, I'm not sure yet. I am got some things up in the air. I am actually changing gears as we speak. In April, I am hoping, I'm not going to reveal yet. I have to get with Sparta Chris. So Sparta Chris, if you're listening, you and I have to get together. That is just horrible. Mrs. Tabletop just sent me a message. I wish she would stop doing that, especially when I'm in the middle of a stream. Because that just distracts me because it bothers me with who's texting me. But, she knows. She knows, and she does it anyway. And Sparta Chris is supposed to be getting me some special guests, and I am looking for one more special guest coming up in April. It's going to be, I believe, April 11th and the 25th of 2025. I have, and by special guest, I mean anyone who's not Sparta Chris, Witch King, Toby, Archer Colin, who else? Tails. I'm pretty sure Stealth Dad's going to be in that group too. You guys are not my special guests. You guys are part of my main crew. This also includes Mrs. Tabletop, Ironcaster. So, I mean, people who are not part of my main crew. You guys are my main crew. I'll probably have to get a list of that going forward, but we will at some point. Because I do have a podcast I want to try and do this year coming up, and I do want to focus a little bit on that to where I'm releasing at least a video on this podcast once or twice a month. Nothing major. And in February, we are going to be playing, because I'm going to go back to my roots only. I'm going to go with the updated rule set of my roots. Pathfinder 2nd Edition from Paizo. That will be in February for sure, going forward. All right, that's enough for announcements. Let's get ready to celebrate Fistmas. And we're going to celebrate Fistmas. The word fist in it. Take the word Christ and put fist in it. There we go. We're going to celebrate Christmas Eve. I'm going to be doing a little bit of this stream here. And then I have another game I have to get to. I am hosting 2 games today. My kids and I, we're going to play some Castles and Crusades before they go to bed and be ready for Santa. I'm pretty sure none of them believe in Santa anymore, but I do. I still believe because, St. Nicholas was an actual real person for those who don't know history. So make fun of me all day long. The way I look at it, I have faith. But anyway, let's do Fistmas. All right, so we are going to begin. We are going to begin this story. We are still around the region. We haven't actually gotten a name for this region. We have a few locations. Ashspire, which is named after what the atomic dragons call their little area, but that is where Karak Burnhand is. He's actually running the show from from that location, but we are now in Blisterspire. Blisterspire is actually housing of his secret Ember Cult, of which the Whispering Gale, or a person known as the Whispering Gale, is literally investigating. They're investigating the Ember Cult because they have actually been holding this place down for a few years now, and wondering why. Because before, this area was kind of unheard of, but they definitely want to. They're definitely not going anywhere. Given the fact the Whispering Gale is also part of the 5-Star Spirit clan, which is actually most of the clan members are scattered about. Maybe they'll find themselves or each other out in the wilderness of this, of this crazy wasteland. But very few have stuck together. Right now they're spread out kind of like the Jedi among the galaxy in the Dark Times. Not the atomic dragons. I meant the radioactive scorpions. What was I thinking? Atomic dragons? That's the name of the art of the martial arts style. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, the radioactive scorpions, it definitely wants this area, and they're not sure why. Most of them are scavengers and raiders, and they are planning to use this area for some misdeed, but Whispering Gale cannot figure out why. Because most of this area is dead, and is nothing more than a nuclear wasteland, home to many different types of enemies and wildlife out here. So as the Whispering Gale is actually making his travels into Blisterspire. Blisterspire is another tower that actually managed to stay standing after the war. However, it's heavily degraded and damaged. But once again, still having issues with the region. The region is still somewhat safe. It's not like some areas where they're horrible, but there's definitely something going on here. And Whispering Gale, is going to make the world known. He is coming from another city that might be able to declare war, or have a few fighters to declare war. So, but before he does that, he has to get evidence of an issue. But before he can get evidence, unfortunately, there is more radioactive poison corpses walking around, and I'm actually rolling the dice right now for them. So he is stuck in a fight against 5 warriors, or 5 of these things. So we're gonna see what he can get, and we are gonna go from there. I'm not sure what this roll means, because this roll, I actually ended up getting 2 zeros, which is basically rank 0. Oh no, it's rank 2, but the facing is a 0. So I think that's just base. So that's just 20. So nothing too extravagant. He is dressed in like monk robes. He's bald and he's got a long beard. And please don't drop anymore. Sorry, my network is probably dropping in and out. We are actually in the middle of a snowstorm up here where I'm at. Okay, it looks like it's fixing itself. 20. That's what I thought. Okay. So he is, as he was traveling and he was ambushed by these atomic Yangshis, he is going to show his prowess by just doing one light jab, or what he is considered a light jab. It looks like yep, he's going to do one light jab at one, and literally he slams his fist right into the skull of one of them. And then nope. And nope. Okay. However, 2 managed to get the drop on him, as he wasn't really watching very curiously. So 2 managed to get the drop on him for literally, I'm gonna have to say, give me a second. I can't do math for some strange reason. Okay, there we go. So 2 of them got the drop on him for 26 points of damage, unfortunately, which actually clears out his aura, sadly, and I made sure he took the first move. And they both got his left arm. His left arm is definitely bitten. They love to eat. But bitten left arm, we're gonna actually put that as an imbalance. So he won't be able to use his left arm very much. Alright, so there's only 4 of these things really left. And it's the second round. So now we're going to be moving into... We're definitely going to be moving into a few things. I'm going to use a technique. I'm going to show you guys what he really is a monk of. Like I said, he's bald. He's got a long beard. And he's very light on his feet. I modeled him after a few things. So, he is going to... Oh, yeah, actually, I'm going to do this one. And he definitely has more than enough points to do it. Okay. So, for 49. Yes. So, for 49, he picks up one of the Yangshis and he sends it hurtling. He just grabs him and he sends it hurtling with his arm, but he didn't like just send it hurtling. As soon as he tossed it up in the air, he did a double kick with both of his feet, and that thing actually went flying quite far. Let's see here. Let's see. If you want to know how far it went for a 49, oh shit. That was far. And that was like, yeah, it's like I can deadlift a solid ton for that power effect. So, yeah, he's gone. He is out of here. Like, that was a home run, folks. That was a home run. So, and then the other Yangshis, unfortunately, did not get the drop on him at all. So there's 3 more left in the field. The other one is probably smashed somewhere to holy hell. And he's not done yet. He's not done. He still has like 3 more of these people, 3 more of them. So let's see here. He's just gonna do probably a jab on the next one as soon as like any of them. These things cannot seem to really actually touch him. Oh crap! Maybe I lied. I did not lie. Haha. Okay. Let's see here. I only have one of those. So, oh wait, no. Oh, I cannot do that one at all, actually. Nope, I did not get it. Okay, Okay. So he's just going to do another jab at another one for 29, and he slams his fist right in the middle of the face. And the other ones cannot even compare. He had a greater defense. So there's only 2 left now. He's like whittling them down slowly. And he's like, as he's doing it, and he's like just demolishing these creatures, he is carefully breathing Very, very carefully. And he's not even using much of any technique. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble now, guys. We're going to find out. Huh. Okay. So, for... Oh, I got this one. Alright, so for 36... He goes up and he jabs the foe and one of the nerves, and he begins to explode. And then he manages to finish off the other one with just a simple kick and separated its head from its body. As he basically lays around now, or not lays around, but he stands on the battlefield. Blood everywhere. He goes, and his wound is bleeding. He goes, creatures such as these, not as powerful as they may be. Still, why would the atomic scorpions want this area? All of a sudden you hear, hey, are they gone? Hyrum, where were you this entire time? I have been sitting here and I handled them myself. Yes, but you did get your arm bitten off. Nearly. It's just but a flesh wound. I'll be fine. Come, we need to actually figure out why the atomic scorpions want this area. Hyrum, do you know anything about this area at all? Hyrum's going to roll an intellect. Actually, one rank. One rank of 12. It's going to be a 12, so... He's like, well, there's no real... So Hyrum turns and he says, well, there's no real records of this area, of what the city was before the war. Yes, and much has been lost during the war, such as memory. Most definitely, Whispering Gale. Well, we definitely need to figure this out. Whatever they want this area for, there's definitely something here. I mean, why else? It looks like a dead wasteland. There's nothing else here. Are you sure we shouldn't have brought any weapons? Why, when my fists alone have been able to dispatch 5 enemies without any provocation. Well, little provocation. Hyrum, your lack of faith in the great gods, or what I like to call the great spirits, is very much disturbing. Well, I don't believe exactly, and I'm not from your clan. No, you're right. You're just a lowly scavenger. Come, Hyrum. We're almost towards the location known as Blisterspire. It's where the famous Ember Cult is, but I hope to God that you, or to any god, that you do not hide, and I hope you help me out. So they begin walking up to Blisterspire, and as they get close, they begin actually, sneaking around a little bit. They're gonna actually, let's see. Does he have? I think he has Lightfoot style. Oh, sweet! I can actually roll that. For my effort. We're going to roll his agility. And Hyrum is going to roll 2. Alrighty. Hyrum doesn't have a character sheet, so I'm just using basic. So, once he takes 1 point of damage, he's pretty much done. Alright, so for this one, I can actually use any. So I actually have a 30 for my agility, and Hyrum has only got a basic 17. This is for sneaking around and basically being quiet, without attracting any additional attention. So for a 30, Hyrum's kind of ducking under things for cover while you watch Whispering Gale kind of doing a ballerina dance on top of a few things and managing to staying out of the line of sight. Very interesting. Very low security. Maybe most of the security's on the inside. Definitely have to look further into this. So, Whispering Gale actually manages to make it to the entrance while Hyrum is still kind of like looking around. You know, basically. So, once he's at the entrance, Whispering Gale notices that there is a little bit of an issue with the door. It's currently locked. He's like, very interesting. Low minimum security. Dead end area. Lots and lots of powerful, wildlife that will destroy you, kill you. What are you guarding? Yes, you're guarding something. I definitely can feel that. Alright, so he begins to breathe a little bit. And then he begins chanting. And like as he chants, the wind comes out of his mouth. And let's see here. He is going to try and push the door open with his air. So that'll be a power roll. He definitely has that. So that'll be for 26. So for that, he manages to blow out air right from him, and he shatters any glass, and the doors break open, making a loud sound. Members of the Ember Cult will be upon us soon. You better hurry up there, Hyrum. Are you crazy? You just blew open that door! Well, yes. Just catch up when you can, and try not to dilly-daddle. Why do I accompany this monk in places whenever he asks me to? Oh, wait a minute. Yes, now I remember. He's paying me. He's definitely paying me. Oh, and that also counts as a spirit action, too, technically. Both a power action and a spirit action. Haha. Did not catch that. Okay. Probably going to... I gotta make a volatility roll. And, no volatility quite yet. And we're going to store this in focus. There we go. All right. I got to now pull up another action here. I don't know if I actually did make out the Ember Cult, but if not, that is fine. There's more members of the Ember Cult going forward anyway. All right, I'll roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it. All right. So as they manage to make it in, they are approached by a force of 5 people, dressed in red robes, wearing masks. Halt! You are invading our territory. We are members of the Ember Cult. Leave now, or, well, we'll turn you to cinders. Whispering Gale turns around and goes, to cinders? Well, that's mighty talk from you guys. But to my knowledge, not everyone in the Ember Cult actually has the ability for that. But let's figure out where we're going to go from there, shall we? How about this? You guys tell me why you're here, and I will leave you in peace. We're not going to do that. I figured as much. So they're going to end up actually going into a battle. So we're going to roll. I'm going to roll a group initiative. This is going to be for Hyrum and Whispering Gale. This is going to be for Ember Cult. You know what? Whispering Gale and Hyrum get to go first. All right. So, let's see what we got here. All right, we got 5 of these bad boys. All right. Oh, crap. Did not anticipate that happening. And, all right, there we go. All right. All right, so Whispering Gale gets to go first. So for a... Okay, there's that one. Okay, so Whispering Gale's going first. So he begins doing his chant again, and he begins bringing air out of him to actually try and blow back some of the enemies. And he's gonna do this with a 48. He actually manages to create such a gust wind. It does manage to push 8, 6. Oh, give me a second. No, I did that wrong. It does manage to send 3 of them flying, and they manage to get stabbed by sharp objects. Interesting enough. Now there's less of you. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one of them actually was shot in the head by Hyrum using an actual gun. Interesting to use a crazy contraption instead of your, how should I say, fists. Alright, and then the other guy tries to land a hit, but was managed to be successfully blocked. And the attack was redirected, sort of, but not really. Right into his chest, and he falls to the ground. Whispering Gale looks at him and says, "Now enough. Why are you here?" The guy begins laughing. "Do you think we're the only ones that are here? Do you really think that you are going to take on all of Blisterspire? You have no idea what we have in here." And all of a sudden, they begin hearing footsteps. We're going to stop right there for about a minute. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. Meanwhile, listen to the nice Christmas music that I made of the Lone Wolf Fist.
The wasteland's cold, the skies are gray. Another year slips far away. But through the ash and endless fight, a spark of hope burns warm tonight. The howl of the wind, the chill in the air, reminds me there's still something rare. Even in ruins where shadows fall, we find the strength to stand tall. On this lone wolf Christmas, the fire still glows. Through the battles and trials, our spirit grows. With fists raised high beneath the fading stars, we hold on to the light, no matter how far. The fight's unkind. The moments of peace are treasures we find. Around a flame we gather near, for even wolves can cherish the year. The echoes of laughter, the warmth of the flame, remind us we're more than just power or fame. In the silence we find what remains, a bond that survives the pain. On this lone wolf Christmas, the fire still glows. Through the battles and trials our spirit grows. With fists raised high beneath the fading stars, we hold on to the light, no matter how far. Through the wasteland frost, we carry the flame. For tomorrow's fight will rise again. But tonight we pause, let the world be still, and feel the warmth that defies the chill. On this lone wolf Christmas, we stand as one, beneath the broken moon and sun, with hearts alight and fists held true. We'll make it through, we'll see it through. So here's to the warriors, the lone and the free, fighting for more than what the world can see. On this lone wolf Christmas, we find our way through the night to a brighter day.
In the ashes of a world gone cold, where gods and legends lost their hold, the wasteland whispers, the fist replies, the lone strong will rise, the weak will break. The wasteland whispers, the fist trepided. The lone wolf hunts beneath the crimson skies.
All right, I have returned. Sorry about that. I just had to get some things pulled together. So, here we go, guys. We've done this enough without any music. So now we are going to actually add in a little bit of music real quick. But before I do that, let me... There we go. Had to roll for another person. Let me get this here. We're gonna do Fury Unleashed. So this is a bit of a soundtrack I put together for this. So here's what we're gonna do, because the footsteps of 5 more soldiers are coming in. They are definitely dressed in different robes and wearing different types of masks. And actually, these are not robes. These are like skin tight suits when they're attacking. So 2 kids like, this is the intruder, and 2 begin jumping up, be going into a kick for 27. However, for a 28, he successfully blocked both, even though he had that imbalance on his, oh, I hope you guys can hear this. Hear the music. Alright, even though he had that imbalance, he managed to successfully block the attack of both those warriors. And then Hyrum comes by and snipes at another one for way more damage and managed to take out, which also means their junk is visible beneath the suit. LOL. Yes. Which Hyrum shot one of them in the dick. How about that? Are you happy there, Witch King? Hyrum shot one of them in the dick. And he's now down. So another warrior is coming in. He's like, I'm gonna roast you alive. Oh, that sounds kind of low. Is the music low or is it good for you guys? Which also, thank you, LL. Yes, there you go, Witch King. One's gonna come up and he's like, I'm gonna burn you alive, and uses the Atomic Dragon Mudra to attack. And let me see here. That's not it. I just want to make sure I have this right, so that way I can properly either defend or take my lumps. Which, this lump is going to hurt like a motherfucker. Alright. So, yep, he's definitely doing that for a 49. I need to figure out if I can, 49. Let's see if I can try to... oh, man. I'm gonna try and dodge for 27. And, did not make it. He managed to, burn. Which actually, managed to break my aura easily. And I take 2 points of damage. Nothing too bad. My clothes caught on fire, but I shedded my robes. And, what's your character's effort? Only a 4, because he's an enlightened character. That's okay, Witch King, we're not done yet. I still have 1 more dice I can still use, to stand up against this guy. And, oh, it's definitely the dice I need. So he goes up and he jabs the other one at a very pressure point. For exactly, it's going to be for a 35. No, I'm wrong. 25. 25 against this 13. And basically, yep, 13, which is basically 12. So, yes. So, alright. And I don't... Oh, no, I did say one got his nuts shot off by, like, a lot. So, yeah, he's down. So now there is literally 4. 4 guys against Whispering Gale and Hyrum. Oh, that's the main theme song. Alright, let's do this. Let's do Break the Chains now. Alright, guys. Alright, now. Actually, before we jump into this scene, because the only reason why I was able to block that attack successfully was because I pinned an art. And I did a different action. Okay, so 2 guys are going to be attacking, but they're at a disadvantage. They're at a major disadvantage because I pinned an air elemental curse on them. So now I get to learn new things. Disadvantages. All right. Nope. Come on. There's got to be the word disadvantage somewhere in big, bold place. Ah, here we go. Once per round, per foe, any opponent who attacks you who does not have a disadvantage may increase one of their melee range attacks by +1. Okay, unfortunately, whenever you have you must deal with the following consequences. Automatically decrease your effortless defense by -1. Rank, your active defenses are not affected by this penalty. Okay, they don't have any. And if it doesn't have a disadvantage. So they have no effortless. Awesome. Not sure how well that helps me out too much right now, but all right, now it's time for time for me to defend against the attack for 29. They're going to try their nice little kick again for 29. And of course, oh geez, I have no idea. And he is going to throw one of them, I think. Oh, yeah. So he manages to, as they're coming in, he manages to grab one, throws them into the other guy, and then kicks them both with a double jab kick. Ooh. Which, unfortunately, has mellowed them both out. So that's no good. That's some crap. And no. And oh, we got one guy left. Uh-oh. One guy's gonna come in with a nice punch, but his efforts was spoiled by Hyrum. So yeah, no damage. Alright. Whispering Gale's like, we're outnumbered in this fight, Hyrum. They're obviously protecting something here. I know that. It's time for us to escape and get out of here as quickly as possible. What, really? Like, you cause a fight and now we're gonna run? There's no sense in continuing a fight when you cannot win. I have barely much any strength left. But I found the answers I'm looking for. Now we have to retreat and make sure that we get our message back. So they're gonna try and run with their agility. But these four are gonna pursue them. So Whispering Gale managed to run out of there successfully. While Hyrum was captured by one of them and the other three could not keep up. And he's like, so, you're the guy who's been shooting us with that gun. Oh boy, I'm gonna kill that monk when I can. Alright. As soon as Whispering Gale makes it out, he goes, oh no, they got Hyrum. What am I gonna do? I've got to distract him somehow. Be able to get him and catch up. Wait a minute. I think I know what I can do. It's dangerous, but I definitely can do it. So, Whispering Gale turns in and he begins channeling his energy. I'm not done yet. Which, unfortunately... Alright, now I gotta roll a volatility. Oh, still good. Not good now. Suddenly, many of the atomic Yangshis begin coming out of everywhere. Started at 5 at first, now it's definitely 10. There we go. That's what I needed. Let's go! And he begins running back towards the base. While the Yangshi are fine. Looks like 2 Yangshis are keeping pace with him out of 10, and the other ones are slowly behind. I'm gonna roll the volatility again. Alright, so now we're at like 15. And it looks like we've got like a ton of atomic Yangshi coming after him. So he's running back as the Yangshis are right on his tail. And the Ember Cult managed to look and like, what the hell? What is that mad monk doing? And all of a sudden he swoops in and he grabs him and he picks up Hyrum with his bare hand. He's like, let's see here. For a 17, does a 17 allow me to pick up the human? The human size? Oh yeah, I can deal with 500. He picks up Hyrum, throws him over his shoulder like a baby, and he's like, well, time to get the hell out of here. And he begins running off again. However, not very fast, as like over 15 Yangshi managed to suddenly take on the Ember Cult. I gotta now roll 15 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And oh wow, they've all descended on the Ember Cult. What are you doing carrying me like this? Hey, hold tight. I have to be able to outrun all these things without you distracting me. What did you do? Wouldn't you like to know? We gotta hurry up and get the hell out of here. It looks like I won't be able to make it out of here easily enough. So for a 19, he is barely moving at 12 miles an hour, and all the other Yankees are keeping up with him. Looks like we're about done here. We're gonna have to try and see if I can do a last-ditch effort. You're still holding me, you ass. I'm like, I'm not trying to. Hang in there, Hyrum. I just got to figure out where I can. Yep, we're barely finding anything. He's not able to make his escape. Wait, hang on. I read the wrong thing. Whoops. And he found a hidden trail, and he is moving off as quickly as he can. But right now, the Ember Cult is under attack by the Atomic Yankees. As Whispering Gale and Hyrum made it out, but but now the area is definitely under siege. Talk about zombie warfare, everybody. So now they are stuck in this territory, trying to find what the Ember Cult is currently searching for. Don't think they're gonna find it right away, but there is definitely two other Whispering Gale, Hyrum, and there's Beatrix and Jason Fang are all in this area, needing to escape. And the only person that has a secret hideout is Whispering Gale. So, will they all meet each other in the final? So this is going to conclude the prologue as I introduced a ton of characters. We have like 4 characters introduced all together. So this will end the prologue for that and begin the, well, it won't end the prologue, but we will prop us for the prologue ending arc of them taking out Karak Burnhand, or at least battling him and his Ember Cult squad, and figuring out what they are hiding. They basically made it out by the hair of their chinny chin chin. Alright, well, I hope you guys all like that. It wasn't as powerful as my one with, I don't think it was as powerful as the one I had with Witch King of Samra. Witch King, we definitely got to get you back in here. But we definitely got to get other people involved on this too. Definitely. Alright, so this was my Christmas Eve Fistmas thing. I was doing this for Joel Clark because I think he has a very good system here. Definitely worth checking into. Before we leave, I am going to urge you guys. Let me go back to my main screen here real quick. I'm definitely going to urge you guys to check out his Kickstarter as soon as I can pull it up. And hopefully I can get more queues where I won't solo play and do the get some more players, so that way I can do the queues better with the music, because I've got some killer music to go with some of this stuff. So, and it looks like he's at 76 backers. He's got 2 more backers since the last time I checked. Last time I checked it was 74, but I wasn't showing them off. But so he is almost literally $14 away from 4,000. So that means he needs $1,014 to make his first stretch goal, everybody. So this book's getting made. That's all there is to it. The book's getting made. It's right here. Let me see here. It's going to be right here. So the book is getting... Or, no, right here. So the book's getting made. But I definitely want to see him put some more art in the book. I definitely would like this, but I don't know if we're going to rally up that much in 6 days. But I sure in hell have been trying. I made this prologue story arc and introduced a few characters just so that way I can get into the system. In case you guys were wondering what I was doing, I was piranha flaring because Joel said anytime that we do that, we have to roll a volatility check. So he did that to attract more enemies, just to run. I'm not sure if that's really how that would work. But it is something of an idea that I had. So that way he can get them busy, and that way he can run past them and save his friend, because he got his friend into a lot of trouble. So that's on him. Whispering Gale could not let him take the fall for whatever it was he's looking for. In case you guys are wondering, a little bit of spoiler alert. Before we continue again, I'm definitely going to be getting more into this part of the book here when this book gets released. So we will definitely have more arcs there, because there is a secret thing that is being hidden in that region, which we're about to find out. It is definitely a huge secret that I've been kind of like playing around with. So yes, that book is going to play, the new book is going to play into this story arc a lot more than you would imagine. So other than that, like and subscribe to the stream. Well, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and I will definitely be around 2025. We will definitely be doing more Lone Wolf Fist. So hope you guys enjoyed that. It felt a bit dry for me, but maybe it's just because I'm solo playing it, so maybe that's it. So, all right, well, you guys have a great and wonderful evening, and have a Merry Christmas. And that was my Christmas Eve to you guys, and you guys have a great and wonderful week. And remember to work hard, play hard, game on, everybody. Merry Christmas to you guys, and have a great one.